Yeah, I used to come down with my father, and we had to catch the flounder and then get her home on a Saturday so he could get to the TAB. so it was all rush in those days. But no, she's a good spot for a flounder, and on a good day it's really nice. Used to come down here, and there used to be a boat down here belonged to old Harry Rutledge. He used to race boats, and there used to be a dinghy down here, and we used to borrow that, and that used to be pulled up and down to the beach, and we would row. So everything was done by rowing in those days to Harding's Point, set the drag net and then drag it in. And I always seemed to get the tough end. The methods have changed from a drag net to a set net. Yeah, well, a normal flounder day is come down on the low tide, set on the low tide, pick it up on the high tide. No specific places. One place you might think you're absolutely right, and it can be wrong. So it's just the luck of the draw.
Father and I used to come down here and bring our own boat and our nets. We used to set them over there. We had our own spots up the river. We never sort of went to other people's places to fish. The guys had their places to fish. We had ours. Well, when we needed fish, we go and catch them. There's a bank goes, or you can see where that balloon or whatever it is there. There's a bank that goes right down there. We set the nets there. You know, you catch 20 or 30 flounders.
The number one fish on the incoming tide here was flounder. The whole lagoons is just a big fish trap. That's what it is. And it's so shallow, it's only 6 or 10 inches deep. And so you'd walk around at night with your lantern or your spotlight and you'd spear the flounders. When Rangitane were here, they didn't obviously need a lantern. They'd just go down there on the tide and walk around with their spear and spear the fish. There would have been an abundance of fish, and you can't miss them. When you walk around there in nice clear water on a sunny day, oh, there's a flounder right there sunning himself, spearing. Oh, when I was a young fellow, we used to come down here, my father and his mate, old Morris Bradley, and we used to drag for flounders. I remember Peter Rayner and Rua McDonald and Rao Luke, they'd all be coming down here and you know, putting the flounder nets in.
know, basically there's 3 different varieties here. You'll get the odd dab, and the yellow belly is the one that's most prized, but then you'll get the white belly one, and also the local native fish flounder. He's a black one with orange spots on his back and a grey belly, and people say, oh, they taste like mud, but that's wrong. All you've got to do is soak them in lime juice if you've filleted them, and that will take out the muddy taste. It's just like an eel, yeah, that'll take out the muddy taste. There's no specific reason for any amount that may be caught. They're not as prolific today as what they were some time ago. I haven't seen any salmon, the odd carwai, the odd red cod, yeah, and which is quick for lunch. Listen, if we can catch some, I'm happy, because the fillets off one flounder will go a long way. Basically, because my wife likes them filleted, so I do it like that, and make up a decent batter. Beautiful.
Okay, you've got a double yolk.